Hello, hello. Welcome back. Now this is unusual, isn't it? Sunday morning. So, I'm Claire. This is Purple Poppy. And today we're on day 4 of Stitching Advent. But I just wanted to show you the finished panel that I did last night. So we did our 3 pieces and placed our heart and lace during the video. And then I went away and I stitched all my buttons. I did some stitching 2 rows all around the hearts, and then I went over these little holes that were in the heart with some thread, so there's like little blue dashes through that white heart, and then I added some of that thin blue lace to the top and the bottom, and I just did some little French knots in the centre of the flowers and those 3 holes that were round the bottom, and I did that on both the top and the bottom. So that's our first page done. Feels really good. So we'll pop that over there for now, and we'll look at bag 4. So here we go again, peeling off very gently. Yep. And the big reveal is, oh, now that looks a bit like a stylised hydrangea to me. So I'm just going to put my bag over. Let's have a little look. What have we got here? Got another salvage edge, which is brilliant. There we go. Yeah. It's a stylised, got it upside down, haven't I? That way. Well, actually, you need it upside down, don't you? There you go. It's a stylised hydrangea. There's a bit of thread. Very nice. So, we're going to use this as the back for this one. And we'll need to dig out a number. So, let's get this. Now, how wide do we want this? We want it, yep, if I cut again on that fold line, that's going to be too big, so we can trim that down. That's awesome. So, all the way down there. We'll fold this up and pop it in our tray. And this is day 4, isn't it? So I think I'm going to spin way out of order, and I'm going to choose to use number 4. So this page, although it's the first page, I'm going to call it page 4. So let's straighten out our fabric, and actually they go both ways, don't they? So I don't think there is really a top and a bottom, but I feel like it should go that way. So I'm going to pop it on that way, like that. We'll turn it over. And we can see we've got plenty there. So if I trim that across there, that will be that one, and that is going to be our back. Okay, and then we've got our number 4 going in the middle. Now I am thinking that maybe that's a little bit, sorry, you need it up that way, don't you? That's a little bit too plain. I'm wondering if I'd like to add a piece of lace underneath it, or even if the lace needs to just be around the number 4. And we could add variety again. Just need to have a look. we could add variety again by using different laces. So if I cut through there, and that's obviously not straight, so need to cut that and straighten that up a little bit. And then this one is way off, so needs to be in the middle of those two holes that I stitched last time. Now it's straight, so now we could make, as it were, a mat, you know, surround our number 4 and pop him on. So let's get rid of this, because we don't want to stitch all the way through, because if we stitch all the way through we're going to ruin our pattern at the front. So I'm going to put that on there. I think that looks fairly central. It's definitely central to the eye, and if we then pop that on there, that feels a little tiny bit wonky to me. There. So get my pins and secure him into place, and then I can stitch him, oops, on there, and then once he's stitched on here, we can stitch this to the back of the page that we did yesterday. And then obviously tomorrow when I open number 5, I do apologise for that background noise. How that person can actually concentrate on driving when the music is so loud in their car that I can hear it through my house wall, I think it's ridiculous. You definitely don't have the level of concentration you need for driving. That is outrageous. Anyway, there's my Sunday morning moan, because I am a grumpy old woman these days. And I'm just gonna, I think I'm just gonna do running stitch. I'm gonna save the very decorative stitches for on my front pages, as it were. So I'm gonna come in a little way so that you've got a very obvious border, and again I'm just going to do a little running stitch, take that pin out because it's now in my way, and that, I can tell you, is an Amazon delivery driver with that noise coming out of their vehicle when they're supposed to be concentrating on driving and checking addresses. No wonder everything turns up smashed and bent and at the wrong address. Sorry, just it's ridiculous. Anyway, there you go. Nice, calm, happy sewing. So what are you all up to today? Sunday, isn't it? Generally family day. Or this time of year, are you busy putting up your Christmas tree, maybe? Visiting Christmas craft fairs or the like? So many things to do this time of year. I've just ordered a new coat. Told you the saga of my coat situation yesterday. I've ordered a new coat. So hopefully that'll be here in a few days, so I can go out without catching pneumonia. That stitch is a bit wonky, isn't it? Never mind. Fortunately, I am making this for myself and purely for the joy of stitching So perfection is not important, it's more the pleasure of the actual stitching. That sounds like hubby back with Boo.
And Hulu.
Yeah, that's hubby back with Boo. They've had their walk. They're all happy and probably freezing. Hello, my baby girl. Come and see mummy. Did you have a nice walk? Yes, she's had a nice walk. Oops, hello. Did you meet people and see friends? Now, normally when she comes in, I take her collar off and get up and get her a treat. So she's nuzzling my elbow as if to say, come on, mum, you know your job. So she's gone to hubby and hubby's sorting her out. And they both look rather chilly. Yes, hubby's very red in the face. I think the wind's got to him. So, you see, the beautiful thing about Sunday walks and this time of year is it's now time for hot chocolate and cookies. So, or sorry, biscuits I should say, shouldn't I? Not cookies. So yes, and sit for an hour and do that. And then it'll be cook Sunday dinner. And then later on this afternoon, so this evening, I will join this back page to its sister front page, and we will be away and rocking. And I think what I'm going to do here is, rather than just go straight through the back and finish it off, I'm actually going to give myself a French knot and a long string, and that I think is going to become the signature of sewing on these numbers. I can't let go of that thread now. I think I've got it. That will become the signature of, yeah. So we've got a nice French knot, and then I'm just going to come up behind, not through it, Claire, behind it, like that. Okay. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to put a snip there, just so that it looks like, you know, we've tied it through. And of course this I'm meant to tuck in the back, so just trim that back there. So there is our back page, our first back page to go on to our first page. So turn it over, pop that on there, and when I've stitched it all round I can trim it, and there you go. There's the first page in our book. So, as always, I thank you so much for spending time with me, doing a bit of stitcheroo. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Ta-ta for now.